Hey everybody, Eric Schramm here, and I want to give you my ultimate advice for the 30-something mid-career man. Now, a lot of people ask me, Eric, well, how do you get so much stuff done? How do you focus on these long-term projects? Or even, man, how do you just stay focused? And I give them the same advice. And the same advice that I have is, everybody wants to focus on the big wins. Everybody's interested in knocking it out of the park. Everybody's interested in making sure that their name is on the top of the list, or they're the next this, or they're the next that, and I don't care about any of that. My goal is to win every day. My goal is to win every day. See, it used to be, check it out, it used to be that I was in these 3-week cycles where, like, 1 week I'd be like cranking it out, getting a lot done. Oh my gosh, I felt so productive. The bosses and everybody was like, man, Eric is on fire this week. And then the next 2 weeks were just filled with meetings and meetings and meetings and conversations and admin stuff and looking at spreadsheets and analyzing data and blah, 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 blah. And I used to find that literally it's a 3-week cycle. I do 2 weeks of grind and then 1 week where everything falls into place. And I tried to dissect that about why it was the 1 week of where everything just hit the fan, and it was a good hit in the fan, not a bad hit in the fan. And I realized it was because for those 2 weeks, all I did was grind. For those 2 weeks, all I did was set myself up. It was meetings, it was building relationships, it was building consensus, it was bringing people together, it was making decisions. And little by little, every single day, there were little tiny wins, or as I like to call it, hitting singles that load the bases to where that 3rd week came around and bam, every single thing that we did, every single thing that I did brought somebody home. It brought somebody home. And every once in a while, every few 3 weeks, I'd hit one out of the park and the loaded bases would just come right on home. And then I'd have to stack them up again. But too long, especially when I was in my 20s, I didn't care about anything. I just wanted money. I just wanted stuff. But as I started to get into my 30s, building a family, owning a home, building a career, all those kinds of things, I started to care more about what my boss thought of me, what did people think of me, was I a good member of the teams, things like that. And so I cared a lot more about getting those wins and making sure that I gave value to the company or value to the team. And I wish I would have known that it doesn't matter about the big wins. The big wins will come, but you got to do the little things, hitting the singles to load the bases so that you can have the big win. And as long as you're making progress towards your goals daily, you will win. It's a guarantee. It might take you a little bit longer, but compounded, the daily win will make the big win happen. While everybody else in your circle is just daily trying to get that big win, daily trying to score that hardcore account, daily trying to da-da-da-da-da. You focus on the little wins, you focus on the daily grind, you focus on getting those singles and loading those bases. Every time you get a single, every time you get a double, every time you hit a home run, they're just going to come in, if you know my baseball analogy. Right? That's the greatest advice that I can give to anybody in their 30s that's trying to rock their career and trying to succeed and trying to go forward. Focus on the singles, not on the home runs. Hope you guys are having a good day. We'll talk to you later.